teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas, as we'll see a playoff team from last year, the USC Trojans, taking on last year's national champions, the Virginia Tech Hokies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Empty backfield, offense spreading the field of 5 wide. First play looking to throw it. First play taking a deep shot. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Breaks into the open. Steps out after a crucial takeaway. This could be a big turning point.
For the first play of the game, the defense comes up with a turnover. Good job of mixing up their coverages, showing one look, going to another. I think they confused the quarterback. He puts it right into coverage, and they're able to capitalize.
The offense starts with excellent field position. They'll hand it off. And he's pushed out of bounds. Again, makes it second and medium. Hand off to the right side. They bring him down, but that play will set up a first and goal now at 10.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
And the Trojans are going to cash in here in the red zone. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Change of pace, now looking to throw the football. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. He's got it right near the end zone. And he can't quite get in. They get him down at the 1-yard line.
Chris, the defense catches a break here. I thought they were going to pick up the first down. They're going to be short of it, but I wouldn't be surprised to see them go for it.
And the Trojans will come to the line on 4th down, hoping to keep this drive going. Here we go on 4th down. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
Breaks loose at the 15. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Nice RPO here by the offensive coordinator and a big gain by the back. But let's give credit to the quarterback. He saw that this defense was sitting back, worried about the pass, so instead of throwing it, he hands it off and some nice positive yards.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. He slams right into a wall. They've got it for Ross. Well, they run it right into a blitz. And that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Offense now behind the sticks on 2nd down. They need 12 after that 1st down loss. Receiver makes the catch. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Looking right, this one caught.
Quarterback had a lot of time to evaluate this defense, and most of his reads downfield appeared to be taken away, so he checks it down to his running back. And how about the way this defense just runs to the football to keep him short of that 1st down? Great job by the D.
On their own side of the 50, they're going to go for it here on 4th and inches. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. He's going to take a shot down the left side. The ball is picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Boy, we're just here in this 1st half, and this defense is all over. That's their 2nd interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Oh, and it's dropped. A chance for a big play here in the early going, but some jitters on the part of that receiver. Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Looking to throw here. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Oh, a nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Man, I love to see linebackers in today's game. They're physical enough to be able to be in the box and defend the run because that's their main primary job. But here you can see the athletic ability to be in man coverage and be able to make a play and knock the ball away.
Wide open downfield. And they get the conversion there. Set up now 1st down at the 38.
Man, you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, especially on 3rd down. Get him the ball.
Important 2nd down play coming up. He's looking to throw. Makes a quick catch. He stopped him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
The Trojans pick up enough yardage to get a 1st down. From the shotgun, drops back. Incomplete. Very lucky to avoid an interception there.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. And this time it's complete.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers. And the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Third down, out of the shotgun. It's an out route, the catch made. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
And the Trojans will look to convert here on 4th down. They'll try the option play here. Oh, and it's fumbled. The lateral goes wrong. The defense has got it. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. And now it's fumbled. What a decision. That decision to go for it on 4th down doesn't work out.
The offensive staff just took a collective sigh of relief. But I'd still anticipate that someone's going to pull that ball carrier aside, give him a couple choice words on the importance of ball security.
Hand it off. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. We'll see if these offenses can find a spark, get a rhythm going in the second quarter of this playoff game. Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with, defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Good throw complete to the tight end. That's big. They convert on 3rd and set him up 1st down from the 32.
Well, it's a good thing they pick up the 1st down here because it would have been interesting to see. They were kind of in that no man's area there. If they did not pick up the 1st down, would they have kicked the field goal or would they have gone for it? But here, it doesn't matter. Nice 1st down.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Southern Cal, as they claim the lead in this playoff game.
But if somebody had to bust an assignment on this touchdown, there's no way you let a guy get that open unless the defender either gets injured or he blew an assignment. That was too easy for the offense for that touchdown.
PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team out the touchdown. Turn here, he takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. First job here, protect the football. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. The tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
How about this run here by this Virginia Tech running back to be able to pick up this 1st down? And, man, they've had a lot of speed over the years in that backfield at Lane Stadium. Kevin Jones and David Wilson and Lee Suggs. Now we're seeing this young man today being able to run the football very similar fashion.
set. Here's second down. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. What a catch and run by the junior.
We're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the first time today. Off the RPO, caught to the right. Tackle made after a big gain. Will be first and goal at the 7.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here.
Touchdown, Virginia Tech, as they fight back here in this playoff game. And now they'll set up for the point after. And there's the point after. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. And looking to throw now on first down. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Incompletion makes it second down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
First down now at the 48. What a difference one play can make from being backed up to out near midfield. And the wideout goes in motion. The shotgun handoff here. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
And the Trojans will have to kick it away. And this will be the first punt for this offense tonight. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Looking to throw it on first down. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. Looking for a man. Defense is coming after him. He finds his man. Gets past the 35. Takes it out to the 44. That's good for a first down.
Another great play by this receiver. And I tell you, the offense coordinator's doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
Great start for the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. That's the third pick tonight thrown by this QB. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
Here's the first play of the drive now, the begin of the 41. Ball handed off. It's a 2-yard gain. Second and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Here's the handoff. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Hokies will kick this away to get the second half going. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create good field position here. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. And the USC offense is back out on the field. Trying to get something going early here in the second half and jump on top. The first play of the third quarter is a handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss of the play. Well, they run the ISO play, but the interior O-line just overwhelmed that time.
Yeah, give the defensive line all the credit in the world because they just manhandled this offensive line. They won the line of scrimmage. It's a very simple play. You should be able to, at the very least, get some positive yards here, but not when you lose the battle up front. That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He's hit as he throws it.
Well, it's a big stop here by this defense. Tie game, just getting into the second half. Made some good adjustments, good awareness there on that 3rd down play. And now it sets up the 4th down.
So from his own end zone, he gets the kick away. And that sets up a return. And the returner is brought down. And the Hokies offense is back out on the field. Keeping it on the ground here. Breaks an open space. Gets the first and still running. Tackle finally made at the 37. First and 10 from there.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the fact is enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Tailback takes the handoff again. Taken down, but not before he makes the first down.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. They'll test the right side here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Here comes a handoff. Got the first down and still motoring. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a first and goal from the 8.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Moves to his left now, escaping the pocket. And he's finally tackled at the 3. Defense getting pushed backwards.
I love to see this by this quarterback. And instead of giving up on the play and just throwing it away or trying to put one into coverage, he just takes off, reminds his defense what he can do with his legs, and almost took it to the house.
They're going to score with a run to the right. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
An important 3rd down and goal now. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Touchdown, Hokies. And that will give them the lead now. Kicking team out for the PAT try. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to put it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Physical defending, that one falls incomplete, brings up 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
This time, a completion. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
Boy, just a great throw and outstanding accuracy by this USC quarterback. We always know over the years that SC has as much history as anybody at this quarterback spot, and I'm sure is living up to that right now.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37. The Trojans will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
That's a really good run by this offense, and Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a first down.
Bringing pressure. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42.
I really like this call by this offense on second and short. Looking to maybe take a shot downfield. Nobody is open, so instead, he's able to just tuck it, run, and pick up a nice first down.
And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Well, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. And it's a comeback route. They bring him down, and the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. Timing here is impeccable.
And the Trojans will line up on 1st and 10. Looking to scramble. He lets it go on the move. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes him pay for it.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. Catch made on the out route. Touchdown, Trojans. A great catch and run for 6. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Now the try here for the extra point. The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the 3rd quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Here's the handoff. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Well, the defense better start adjusting and realizing the RPO is coming at them. It feels like they're just sitting back, worried about the potential big play through the air. Meanwhile, this offense is running the ball right down their throat.
So one play moves the ball to the 42-yard line. It'll be first down. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly. We reach the end of 3 in this playoff game. Deadline, a classic on our hands as we stop to check the game summary so far. Headed to the final quarter of this playoff game. Who's going to step up and make a difference here in this pursuit of a national championship? Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Heading left after the handoff. Tackled up near midfield at the 48.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Solid gain in the running play. 3rd down now. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flank. Gain enough to set up first down now at the 39.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
The Hokies pick up enough yards to keep this drive rolling. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Misses the receiver, incomplete.
Kind of a fine line here, Chris, for me when it comes to throwing a screen pass. You don't want to throw it too early, obviously, and the defense reacts quickly and can sniff it out. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late and potentially get sacked. You got to make sure it hits just right for this play to work.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. And it's incomplete. A very quick throw. Important third down play coming up. This will be a 56-yard attempt if they don't gain anything. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. It's incomplete. There is a marker down on the field. Let's check out that call. So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. So tie game, fourth quarter. They're going to go for it on this fourth down. Back to throw again. Looking for the wideout. He's got it, and they'll throw first down. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
PHC is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. What a grab by the sophomore.
That's textbook execution by the receiver on the corner route for the first down. And a good find by the quarterback.
But they lose the ball to the 45. It'll be first down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Oh, pass rush gets home.
That takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Looking to pass here on second down. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, picks up some decent yardage.
Chris, it just feels like the offense is almost teasing the defense with this play. As an offensive coordinator quarterback, you're often looking for that soft spot in the zone. And here, they do a nice job of finding that hole for a nice game.
So here we go. Down one score. They're going to go for it on fourth down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. It's a short completion of a big tight end. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again. We can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
He runs out of bounds, but it's a big gainer there.
Quick, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
He escapes the pocket. He's going to take off. And the deep shot ball is incomplete, but wait, there is a flag on the play, so we'll check that out. So the PI penalty in the end zone will move the offense 15 yards closer now. And the Trojans line it up with first and goal. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Launching one to the end zone. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Moves out of the pocket. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Well, this defense has been lights out all year long. In fact, it's been one of the best pass defenses in the country. Big reason why they're in this playoff, and they're living up to that standard today.
Great job with the defense so far. It's third and goal from a long way out. Out of the gun now on third down. Pass caught. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, USC.
This guy's starting to prove that he is a mismatch for this defense. Second touchdown of the day, and a great job by the coordinator continuing to find unique ways to get this guy on one-on-one opportunities for touchdowns.
Knocks through the extra point. We are dead even here in the final quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
So the clock has stopped, and we've reached the last 2 minutes here. The offense now operating in empty. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Ran by the receiver. Brought down, but broke a tackle. Produced a solid gain there.
Let me tell you something, Chris. That is a great play by that defender. You're talking about one of the elite receivers with incredible speed. With space, he's got room to shake and get free and pick up more yards, but a great tackle in the open field right there to prevent it.
Tackle at the 40, that'll earn a fresh set of downs.
Anytime you go to an empty formation, you're putting a lot of pressure on the quarterback and the offensive line to be able to hold up on third down. But because they spread them out, he found the matchup that he liked and got the first down.
The Hokies will have first and 10 here. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Chris, look at the clock here. We're under a minute to play, and it's a completion, but it's not very effective. The defense's job is to just keep everything in front of them. The offense has got to come up with different ways to manipulate that coverage and take some shots downfield.
Looking deep downfield to the left. Catch made down inside the 25. Tackle made after a big gain.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. Back from the shotgun. Throws it to the right. He's got it near the end zone. He stopped right there, but it's first and goal at the 5. And now a late timeout is taken. 6 seconds showing on the clock. And the Hokies come to the line with 1st and goal. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. And a timeout is taken. Just 3 seconds left. Time for one last play. So it looks like they'll bring the field goal unit onto the field. What a moment for this kicker. A chance to put his team on top in the final minutes of this game. The course of the playoffs is survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.